Om Yogis, welcome to this practice with Seshat, the Egyptian goddess of good measure. We'll start in a comfortable seat, preparing for Anuloma Viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Your left hand, thumb and forefinger are pressing. Your right hand, the first two fingers to your palm, so your thumb and your third finger can cover the nostrils. Let's begin by covering the right nostril and inhaling left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now cover both nostrils and hold the breath. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover left, exhale right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover both nostrils, retain the breath. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover right, exhale left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover left, exhale right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover both nostrils, retain the breath. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cover right, exhale left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Retain the breath for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left. Hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold the breath. Exhale left. Inhale left, last round. Hold the breath. Exhale right. Inhale right. Retain the breath. Exhale left. Lie down now, lovely Shavasana. Seshat was the daughter of Mat and Thoth, known as the female scribe. As such, a goddess of writing, record-keeping, wisdom and knowledge. So it is a given that Seshat had a very sharp and balanced mind. Take a moment to take note of all the knowledge you gain through your lived experience and how this becomes wisdom. Fully embrace the wisdom you carry. May the acknowledgement of your own wisdom bring you balance. Let's roll the head side to side. All that is a part of your mind balancing now. Come back to center when you're ready. Lift and tense your left leg. And then relax that leg. Lift and tense your right leg. Relax. Lift your hips, tense your buttocks. And relax. Lift your chest. And relax. Tense your arms, make tight fists. And relax. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. And gently push them down towards your hips. And then relax. Tensing the face. Then stretching the face. Then relaxing the face. Rolling the head side to side. Roll the head. Balanced mind. And relax. We're going to lift the left leg using a strap around the ball of the foot. Straighten your leg and stretch and hold and breathe here. Seshat was an expert in accounting, architecture, astronomy, and geometry, we can deduce that she could turn her cleverness to many things and had a certain degree of flexibility, to put it lightly. Seshat can see the many ways in which you have adapted and been willing to learn. She asks that you not bend too much towards the cleverness of others, and rather you recognize the expertise you have in your own life, which makes you the authority on you. Let's take that leg out to the side of the body and hold and breathe here. Seshat can see the many ways in which you have adapted and been willing to learn. Recognize the expertise you have in your own life, which makes you the authority on you. You know you have the knowledge of the self. Take this little bit of time to look within, feel that. See your own authority and expertise. And then when you're ready, back to center. Switch sides so the right leg is coming up now for a hamstring stretch here. Just hold and breathe. Seshat is depicted dressed in a leopard skin jumpsuit, and this makes me chuckle, as it seems for all her geeky traits, she must have a wild side too. Seshat encourages you to protect the highest authority of your own lived experience as a leopard would protect her cubs. She counsels you not to be swayed by the opinions of others when it comes to matters of your own heart, reminding you the heart cannot be tamed, but the truth of your heart can be followed, and that becomes a measurement of integrity. The right leg comes out to the side now. Never be swayed by the opinions of others when it comes to matters of your own heart. For the heart cannot be tamed, but the truth of your heart can be followed, and that becomes a measurement of integrity. Let's come out of that when you're ready. Back to center, release the strap. Bring both feet to the floor and just start to come into some pelvic tilts. Exhaling, pushing the spine into the floor. Inhaling as your tailbone comes towards the floor. So you're flattening and arching your lower back. Coming out of that, when you're ready, we meet in cat-cow. Coming to center when you're ready, checking that your knees and your wrists line up. So both wrists are on a parallel, both knees are on a parallel to each other, and also the knees and wrists line up to each other. So you make a nice square base. And keeping this as it is, push back, downward facing dog, hold and breathe. Seshat conducted the ritual of stretching the cord, which involved surveying land and establishing boundary lines and recording the treasure and tributes that belong to each site, if you like. Let's take a few rounds moving between dog and plank. Then when you're ready, sit to your heels, stretch your wrists so the fingers come out to the side of your mat, and if possible in towards the body. Just take a moment here. Seshat conducted the ritual of stretching the cord, which involved surveying land, establishing boundary lines, and recording the treasure and tributes within those boundaries. Turn your wrists back to normal position. Take a few rounds of cat-cow. Then when you're ready, sit back to your heels, tucking your toes underneath you for a foot stretch here. Seshat reminds you that you are a temple, and this temple must be guarded from the moronic, for you are a temple full of treasure. You are a temple full of treasure. Pushing up and back, downward facing dog. And then from here, let's lift the left leg, three-legged dog. Hold and breathe. For today, let's keep the hips square, so we're not opening the hips here. The arms are square. We can point that left foot, so we make a long line from the heels of your hands to the tips of your toes. Your low belly is pulled in. Breath is deep and even. Beautiful. Then we sit to the heels. Shake out the wrists. Circle the wrists. And play the piano. Just move your fingers. Seshat helps us to see when another pays tribute to us through thought, word and deed, and that those who do so are worthy of your ear. Look out for those who prove their love to you and listen closely. Let's come back, downward facing dog. And from here, lifting your right leg, three-legged dog on the other side, point the toe, long line. From the tips of the toes to the heels of the hands. Hold and breathe. Coming back to downward facing dog when you're ready. Walking your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees, roll up, tailbone heavies, head and shoulders last. And then when you reach vertical reality, just start to roll your shoulders in circles. Seshat counsels also that those who disrespect the temple that you are should not gain audience within it, and that it is right to reject their intrusion upon your peace. Let's circle the shoulders the other way. Those who pay tribute through thought, word and deed and prove their love for you are worthy of your ear. Those who disrespect the temple should not gain audience within it. So it is okay to reject their intrusion upon your peace. In other words, be discerning as to who and what you let into the temple. Let's cease with those circles. Lift your elbows up and just circle your arms, forearms, just to release your elbows. Go one way, then the other. And then swing your arms left to right, knocking on the door. Beautiful. We're coming to the top of the mat when you're ready. Bending the knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, back to plank, knees, chest, chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is stepping, warrior one. Take a big inhale here. And then a long exhale all the way down to the mat through chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. The right foot steps, warrior one. Deep inhale here. Long exhale to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to the top of your mat when you're ready. Inhale here. And exhale, fold on in. Bend your knees, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, rise to stand. Let's inhale, back to chair pose. Exhaling, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plank, knees, chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. The left foot is stepping, coming up on the inhale for warrior one. Hold and breathe here, bringing your left arm high. Lift up before you lean back for reverse warrior. So lift up before you lean back into your reverse warrior. Holding here, breathing deep. Feel the breath between the ribs, keeping the hips low. Spin the inner thigh of your left leg upwards. Take a deep inhale here, then a long exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right foot is stepping. Inhale, warrior one. Right arm reaches, get long through the body before you lean back, reverse warrior. Hold and breathe. Taking a moment here to take note of all the knowledge you gain through lived experience and how this becomes wisdom. Fully embrace the wisdom you carry. May the acknowledgement of your own wisdom bring you balance and bring you strength. Take a deep inhale and then a long exhale to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Come to the top of the mat on the inhale. Exhaling, fold on in. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Exhale, stand up. Let's inhale, chair pose once more. Exhaling, fold on in. Inhale to a halfway rise. Exhale, plank, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Your left foot is stepping, warrior one. The left arm reaches high, reverse warrior. Come up from here, straightening your left leg, taking a wide triangle. Hold and breathe here, lengthening all sides of your waist, front and back, left and right, all lengthen, pressing into the back foot. Seshat can see the many ways in which you have adapted and been willing to learn. She asks that you not bend too much towards the cleverness of others. Rather, you recognize the expertise you have in your own life, which makes you the authority on you. Let's inhale here. As you exhale, come on up. And then meet in plank. There's a long exhale that will take you down to the mat. Strange transition, but we're good. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. The right foot is stepping, warrior one. The right arm is reaching. We get long through the whole body before we lean back, reverse warrior. Then come up when you're ready, set up for triangle, holding the pose when you get there. Seshat can see the many ways in which you have adapted and been willing to learn. Recognize the expertise you have in your own life, which makes you the authority on you. You know you have the knowledge of the self. Look within, see your own authority and expertise. Let's inhale here. As you exhale, come on up. And then we meet in plank. And a long exhale takes us all the way down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to the top of the mat, inhale here. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, chair position. Exhale, stand up. Bend your knees when you're ready. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold on in. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, plank, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. The left foot is stepping, warrior one. We open it up, Warrior Two. From here, we come into side angle pose. Hold and breathe here. Your elbow can either be to your thigh, or your fingertips or your hand can be flat to the floor on the big toe side. Line the lower arm with the lower leg and press them together to lever your chest open. Your top arm can be straight up in line with your top ear. Straight up or in line with your top ear, sorry lovelies. As you reach through your arms, keep dropping through your hips so that long diagonal line of energy is nice and straight. Take an inhale here, then a long exhale brings you to the mat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. The right foot steps, Warrior One. We open that up, Warrior Two. Come into side angle pose on the other side. Hold and breathe here. Concentrate on that long diagonal line of energy from your heel to the tips of your fingertips. Seshat encourages you to protect the highest authority of your own lived experience as a leopard would protect her cubs. She counsels you not to be swayed by the opinions of others when it comes to matters of your own heart, reminding you the heart cannot be tamed, but the truth of your heart can be followed, and that becomes a measurement of integrity. Let's take a long exhale to the mat. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Come to the top of the mat on the inhale. Exhale, fold on in. Bend your knees, come into chair pose. And then exhale, stand on up. Let's start to circle your hips here. Just release the hips. Seshat was said to have invented writing. So Thoth could teach writing to mankind. So Seshat embodies the universal law of ladies first. Everything begins with the feminine. She is the foundation plan behind the temple and the first scribe upon the earth. Let's change the direction of your circles. She asks you to be the architect of your life, the architect of your home and your family, because this is universal law. This is the ancient way. Seshat would say this is how life works. Everything begins with the feminine. You are the foundation plan and the architect of your life, your home and your family. Let's come to stillness, bringing the knees and feet together. Bend your knees, bring your palms to your knees and just circle your knees one way. And then the other way. Come back to center when you're ready. Lifting one foot up for tree pose here. Once you find your tree, you can try interlacing your hands, turning your palms up, pushing your arms straight or towards straight. Get very, very long. Stretching the cord, bringing you to balance. Let's release that when you're ready and just switch sides. Stretching long, everything begins with the feminine. She is the foundation plan behind the temple. Release that when you're ready. As swing the arms left and right. Seshat reminds you that you are a temple, and this temple must be guarded from the moronic, for you are a temple full of treasure. So don't suffer fools. Don't let them gain entry. Be discerning into who you give your ear to, who you allow in. Let's step to the long edge of your mat when you're ready for a wide leg fold. Bringing your hands to your hips, inhale here. Open your front body, and as you exhale, fold on in. On your next inhale, come halfway up, scooping your belly towards your spine. Exhale into the room that creates, taking the big toes with the first two fingers of both hands. Hold and breathe here. Do not place your thumb pads to the floor. Tuck them under two, taking your elbows wide, drawing your shoulders away from your ears so your neck is free. Leaning the weight towards the balls of your feet so your legs can get a good long stretch. Firm them as you do this, lifting your quads. Let's exhale here. We're going to inhale, bring your hands back to your hips. Take an exhale here, preparing to rise. Micro bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, come up with a flat back, belly on, tailbone heavy. Exhale, when you get to vertical reality, relax your arms. Inhale now, stretch your arms wide. Exhale, bring your hands back to your hips. Inhale, offer your heart. And exhale, fold on in. We're going to twist your left hand so your left hand comes to the outer right ankle. And your right arm is reaching forward as if you're in downward facing dog with that arm. Turn your head to gaze under that armpit and hold and breathe here. Seshat helps us to see when another pays tribute to us through thought, word and deed. And those who do so are worthy of your ear. Look out for those who prove their love to you and listen closely. When you're ready, let's twist the other way, switching your arms, hold and breathe here. Conversely, Seshat also advises those who disrespect the temple should not gain audience within it, so reject their intrusion upon your peace. And that is okay. When you're ready, lovelies, let's come back to center. Bringing your hands to the floor, heel toe your feet towards one another, preparing for Malasana, yogic squat. Then when you're ready, come into Malasana. You can sit to a block if it's uncomfortable for you. Without one, it's fine. Hold and breathe for a second or two. From here we come into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. And from here we come into a straddle position. And it's your choice, you can hold or you can fold. Hold and breathe here. Check that your toes are pointing up, your knees are pushing down. If you decide to fold in the pose, manually move your buttocks back first to create some space. The goddess Seshat held the title Lady of the Builders and was involved in planning the building of all the sacred sites and temples in Egypt through her ceremony of stretching the cord. Thus, she was involved in founding every single temple in Egypt. She laid the foundation stone, if you like. Seshat gives birth to the incredible sacred knowledge of the goddess. She founded the temple, and she instructs all women to recognize they hold different aspects of the goddess within them. She asks you to stretch the cord so the goddess you are can be born into the world and seen and heard. You bring forth a great strength when you recognize your foundation as a living, breathing embodiment of the goddess. Inevitably, as a woman in a patriarchy, you will find yourself in situations where the feminine is under attack. But when you remember yourself a goddess, all attack turns to sand before your eyes, slipping through your fingers before it can hold any significant weight. If you are a man, Seshat reminds you of the beauty and power of masculine nobility. He who defends the temple of the goddess is a true god on this earth. When you're ready, if you've been folding, come up. And wherever you are, we're going to slide the left hand along the line of the inner left leg, side stretching over. It is your choice, but if you'd like to, you can use that arm against your left leg to revolve your chest open. If possible, you might reach the top arm over and grab your toes. Hold and breathe here. Seshat gives birth to the incredible sacred knowledge of the goddess. She founded the temples. She instructs all women to recognize they hold different aspects of the goddess within them. She asks you today to stretch the cord. Recognize the goddess that you are so she can be born into the world and seen and heard. Just come up when you're ready. We're just going to do that same pose on the other side, so right side now. Hold and breathe. Inhale here, exhale, gently come out of that. Let's take Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. From here, extend your right leg, Janu Sirsasana A, just holding the pose or folding the pose, whatever works for your body today. Inhale here, exhale, come out of that. Same pose, second side. Inhale here, exhale, gently come out. Let's meet in plank position. From plank position, we push back, downward facing dog. Dropping to your knees, pivot your feet, both feet, to the side edge of your mat. Come up to a high kneeling pose. Extend your left leg along the mat for gate pose here. If it is possible for your body, you can bring the left hand to the floor, reaching the right arm up and over in line with your ear. Hold and breathe here. You have a great strength when you recognize your foundation as a living, breathing embodiment of the goddess. Or if you are a man, being a protector of the temple makes you one so noble and trustworthy, you elevate into a living god in the eyes of Seshat. Let's come back to center when you're ready. Kneel up here, reach your arms long. Then extend your right leg or the other leg for gate pose on the other side. Hold and breathe here. Stretch the cord so the goddess that you are can be born into this world and seen and heard. And so inhale here. Exhale, come out of that back to a kneeling position. Stretch the arms up high. And then meet me in Baddha Konasana, opening your feet like a book. Beautiful. Let's keep the right foot in, and we're going to extend the left leg out so you're in a very wide Janu Shasana A now. Slide your left arm along the inseam of the left leg, holding the foot if possible, using the lever of the leg against the arm to open the right lung towards the ceiling. And maybe stretching the top arm either straight up or up and over to hold the foot. Hold and breathe. When you remember yourself as a goddess, a living embodiment of the goddess, all attack turns to sand before your eyes, slipping through your fingers before it can hold any significant weight with you. Remember yourself a goddess. And slowly come out of that, switching sides when you're ready. Stretching the cord so the goddess you are can be born into this world and be seen and heard. Take an inhale here. Exhaling when you're ready, come out of that gently. Coming up back to Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. You can go to a wide diamond if you like and take a fold here. Inhale here. Exhale, gently come out. Come to cross-leg position, Sukhasana. We're just going to twist to the left, hold and breathe. Back to center when you're ready, twist to the right. Switch the cross of your legs, twist left. Then twist right. Back to center when you're ready. Our next pose will be legs up the wall. goddess Seshat embodies the universal law of ladies first. Everything begins with the feminine. She is the foundation plan behind the temple and the first scribe upon the earth. As such, she encourages you to be the architect of your life, the architect of your home, your family, because this is universal law. This is the ancient way. This is how life works, for the good of all. Ladies first, everything begins with the feminine. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself as the starting point for everything. The foundation of the temple. The embodiment of the goddess, of different aspects of the goddess. Not for any egoic reason, but because this is universal law. This is the ancient way. This is how life works. When you remember yourself a goddess, all attack turns to sand before your eyes, slipping through your fingers before it can hold any significant weight with you. Seshat comes to you tonight asking you join her in the ritual of stretching the cord so that the goddess you are can be born into the world and seen and heard. When you're ready, lovelies, let's bring yourself out of that pose with as little fuss as possible. And once you're out and sitting up, rest your back into the wall where your legs were. Finding a comfortable seat. Pressing your thumb and forefingers together tightly. And feather open your other fingers. This represents a swan. This mudra represents a swan. So your thumb and forefinger pressed together, joining at your heart. Your other fingers are fanning out like the feathers of a swan. Hold and breathe here, close your eyes. This mudra invites the grace of the goddess into your heart. Inviting the grace, the peace, the strength and the confidence of the goddess into your heart. The love of the goddess into your heart. Whatever it is that you need more of, the goddess will provide. She trust that you invite whatever it is you need into your heart now. Releasing that mudra when you're ready. Let's just shuffle yourself forward enough so you can take another twist here. Twist one way. Then the other way. Change the cross of your legs. Twisting one way, then the other way, and then when you're ready, set yourself up for Shavasana, making sure that you'll be warm enough for the next 10 minutes or so. Once you find the floor, let's roll the head a little side to side. Allow your mind to balance. Let's lift and tense the left leg. Then relax that leg. Lift and tense your right leg. And relax. Lift your hips, tense your buttocks, squeeze your buttocks, and relax and let go. Lifting your chest. Relaxing your chest. Tense both arms, make tight fists. Lift them away from the floor a little. Tense, tense, tense. Then relax. Bringing your shoulders up towards your ears. Then down towards your hips. Then relaxing the shoulders. Tensing all of the facial muscles. Then stretching all of the facial muscles. Then relaxing your face completely. Rolling your head again a little side to side. And relax. Check that your body is symmetrical. And relax. Let go. Fall into the grace of the Goddess. Fall into the foundation of the temple of Seshat, the Egyptian goddess of good measure. Let go. When you're ready, lovelies, let's begin to deepen the breath. Gently moving the fingers and toes. And then taking whatever stretch your body might need. Hugging your knees into your chest. Roll a little side to side. Massage out your hips. Gently lift your head. Roll to one side. Take a moment, just you and the goddess. And letting anything that was useful for you today percolate through your system. And then gently press up to a comfortable seat. Bringing your hands to your heart, closing your eyes. The goddess Seshat blesses you tonight or today and pays her own tribute to the boundaries you set that protect the experience lived and the wisdom within. Seshat is foundational in reminding you that you are the temple of your own knowing, of self-knowledge and unique expertise. And this is the highest authority on all decisions concerning you. She comes with grace and leopard skin leggings to our yoga practice tonight to encourage you to really see the goddess that you are, to know yourself a goddess. Let's take a moment in gratitude for the wisdom of Seshat and for the wisdom within the self and with one another and within one another. With gratitude and so much love. Namaste.